Hey, what's up, Bootstrappers? This is Ryan Nickel coming at you with another Flashcard Friday. All right, so if you don't already have your deck of flashcards, man, just go ahead and click the link right below. Get yourself a copy. All it takes is 5 minutes a day of practice, and you, my friend, will be proficient in real estate. Because we go over how to talk to sellers, how to talk to buyers, go over some simple math, and of course, how to find off-market properties. All right here. And the whole idea and the whole crux of this entire thing is to get you making money, because you're just one deal away from changing your entire financial future. All it takes is one deal. All right, so with no further delay, let's jump into this week's flashcard. So we are randomly going to remove this magic protective sleeve and pull out a card here. Let's see what we got. Some random card in the middle here. No peeking. And we have, all right, the Jack of Spades. That's what that is. So we have the Jack of Spades and its depreciation. Okay, another math one. We did math last week as well. So depreciation right there, Jack of Spades. So there's a lot of text here. I don't know if it's going to come in, if it's going to be blurry or not, but there's a lot of text. So be sure to check this one out either on Instagram or on the Investor Ryan Nickel Facebook page, and you'll see it. If you are watching this on YouTube, those are the places you can check out to get the actual content, or just buy the deck, man. Just go ahead and invest the money, get this in your hands, and be able to start practicing and learning this stuff. But let's go into today's card. So the Jack of Spades, it says depreciation is the improvements divided by 27.5 for residential properties. So it says here the tax assessor, let's see that one, the tax assessor is going to take your property value plus the improvements like the building structures and things like that to arrive at the total assessed value. You can't depreciate the land, only the existing structure. So that's why we're taking the improvements, because land doesn't depreciate in value. Land is going to either maintain its value, go up, but for the most part, the land is not something that the government's going to allow you to depreciate. They'll allow you to depreciate the actual structure itself. So here's an example. We're going to go into the example. You buy a rental property on June 1st for $210,000. The previous assessed value was for $176,100. A lot of math here again. This is the way you want to go and look at the card, but you can see. So $16,100 for the land and $160,000 for the improvements. So you got the land and you have the improvements equals a total of $176,000. What is your total annual depreciation for this property? Well, what you're going to do is you're going to take the improvements. If you remember, the improvements were $160,000. Total assessment value was $176,100. So you're going to take the $160,000, divide that by $176,100, and you come up with 90.97. So that's your improvement ratio. You need to know your improvement ratio, the ratio between land and improvements, so that when you go to the new purchase price, here we go. New purchase price was $210,000. You're going to multiply that by, you got it, the improvement ratio, 90.9%. And that's going to give you $190,890. Bam. We're going to divide that, of course, depreciation. The IRS lets us depreciate 27.5 years worth of depreciation on a property. So we're going to take $190,890, divide that by 27.5, and bam, $6,941.46 annual depreciation. You got it. That's it. That's how you figure out annual depreciation. However, hang on a moment here. When did you buy this property? Per the card here, per the example, you bought it June 1st. So you don't get a full year's worth of depreciation. What you then have to do is divide that $6,941 by 12 months to get the monthly depreciation. And the monthly depreciation of this asset is $578.46. That is the monthly depreciation. So you're going to multiply that by 6 months of ownership from June all the way to the end of the year, and 3470.73. So $3,470.73 is your annual depreciation for that first year that you owned it, because you only owned it for 6 months. Again, depreciation, something that you should know, something you need to be able to talk fluently about. It's not a deal killer here. If you're doing your own taxes, you probably definitely should know this. Most accountants have software they can plug this in, but depreciation is something that you need to figure this thing out. So you're looking at cash flow, cash on cash. You're going to be looking at, if you're going to buy an apartment complex. Actually, this is for residential. I'll take that back. If you're going to be buying a single-family residence as an investment property, you need to know exactly what you're going to be able to deduct that first year if it's going to be a tight squeeze for you when you're doing this acquisition. But anyway, the Jack of Spades depreciation, taking the improvements, dividing it by 27.5, and you're going to get your annual depreciation. That wraps it up for this week's episode of Flashcard Friday. Again, if you don't already have your deck of flashcards, just go ahead and click the link below. Get them into your hot little hands. You'll have it in less than a week. And honestly, guys, it takes 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes a day of this kind of practice, and you will not have any kind of risk aversion talking to sellers, talking to buyers. You will be very confident on the phones or in person because these little babies here will have given you that confidence. It's like having a mentor in your pocket here. So anyway, I'm Ryan Nichols signing off. Until next week, see you guys later.